GameZone TV is in the house and on the internet and taking up all your bandwidth, unless you're on MWeb Uncapped, that is, and then you're putting it to good use. We're going to be chatting about this week's news in gaming, so if you missed out on anything that happened in gaming, now's the time to fill yourself in. Plus, we got a whole bunch of extra Diablo 3 launch footage from the Kalahari launch that happened at Gandalf's in Cape Town last week. We had so much of that footage that we needed to cram it into this episode instead of inundating you last episode. Also, we have Ozone Energy Drinks lowdown on what they're doing in the gaming scene and all the massive things that they're doing to sponsor gamers and the gaming culture in South Africa. They are trying to build, and we want to see what they're doing to build it, and they're using Ozone Energy Drinks as the mortar on the bricks of gaming. How they're doing it, they'll tell us. I'm Jeff Keighley. I'm Grant Hines, and GameZone TV starts now.
This is the news on GameZone TV.
Kickstarter is an amazing service that's kickstarted a ton of cool games, and one of the latest new games that's out on Kickstarter is Zombie Playground. Go sponsor it if you can, and if you've got the bucks, because this looks like it's gonna be huge. It's a game that centers around kids in a playground at school in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, but the twist is, you look like a Nickelodeon character and you look at the world through the eyes of a kid, and you get all the kid weapons, so water balloons, water pistols, Nerf guns, flower bombs, whatever you used to use as a kid, BB guns, catapults. It's gonna be so cool, and it's very interesting, and it's a totally new, fresh way to look at that genre, and I'm so amped. And plus, I'm amped that Aesop Rock is scheduled to do the music. How epic is that gonna be? Diablo 3 has become the fastest selling game of all time. That's 6.5 million copies sold thus far, plus 1.7 million people that didn't purchase the game but bought the World of Warcraft annual pass and got the game for free. So that is a whopping ton of people, if that's even an adjective for ton. I don't think it is. No, it's not. Don't use that in school. And Blizzard have announced that was 3.5 million sales that happened on day one, added to that huge number. So day one sales, obviously the majority of what's actually gone down in the sales department, plus what's been going on. So that's really huge. If you're playing Diablo 3, welcome to one of the biggest games in our existence of all time. In totality. Do you have friends? Do you like having friends? And do you like playing games with those friends? And do your friends like playing video games? Well, if they do, you're in luck, because Nick Holden, aka Holden ZA, has uploaded a fantastic article about having a great awesome foursome with your friends. And he's listed a few games that you can play with your buddies if you want to get into a great 4-player game. Not really a foursome, it's talking about 4 people playing a video game at the same time. And one of the games on the list is Worms 2. So, go check it out. Oh, double rainbow! Oh, all the way! Woo!
That's clearly not all the way. It goes like a quarter of it anyway.
It's called Fat Rainbow. It's not even Loser Rainbow.
Tell me about Marvel Heroes.
Yes, Marvel Heroes has an MMO and it's coming out and it's gonna be massive. Obviously, like, Marvel Universe is a big deal right now with the Avengers and all that shizness, and you can be a part of the massive world that is Marvel. I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's about time that a proper superhero MMO came out. DC Universe was a little bit rubbish. It was very rubbish. In fact, it wasn't my cup of tea. And this could be my cup of tea. I prefer to play as Spider-Man or not the Hulk in this universe. So yeah, that's Nick. You keen?
Yes, I like Iron Man.
Yeah, because you picture yourself as a regular Tony Stark, I presume?
Well, I'm like a playboy billionaire in my dreams at night.
Yeah, well,
that's cool.
So I'm a hobo in my dreams.
You're a homo.
A hobo.
Hey, I'm a huge Diablo fan.
Are you gonna go play now, eh?
What else?
Bro, what else are you gonna do now? You're gonna
I took the week off work.
We are chilling at the 2UP Gamers with Johan and Vikas from Ozone Energy Drink. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Guys, I just want to ask a question. Why would you guys be bringing another energy drink into the South African scene?
Well, pretty much all other energy drinks in the current country. Nobody supports the community, and what we decided is, by supporting the community and building another brand, is we're going to support sports and esports in a section where nobody wants to go into. So what we're going to do is we're going to put money back into the community, build it up, and obviously compete with the international guys.
Why gaming? And who are you sponsoring?
Well, first off, gaming is a group sport. It's a social sport. It's done socially at a professional level, and obviously you take your clans. You got your clans, which basically becomes ambassadors for the energy drink market. Now, when we sponsor a clan, obviously we've got 4 tiers. The bottom tiers is for the social groups and the professional guys where they're going to start up. They're going to go to the 3rd level, which obviously becomes a better sponsor, and going up to the 2nd and the 1st one, you're looking at pretty much a 60,000 Rand and upward sponsorship on the tier 1 level. Now, pretty much from our side is we want to promote the esports section, and it's good return on investment with these guys being ambassadors for the energy drink market.
Cool. And what sponsorships are you giving?
In terms of sponsorships that we're giving, is on a tier 4 level. Basically, pretty much what we're going to sponsor is obviously starting the guys up, like I said, with the social guys. They being ambassadors for the thing. We're getting products, shirts, clan shirts, caps and stuff. Going to the 3rd one, they get the 4th tier, plus they get branded controllers, headsets, type of thing. The 2nd one, they're getting the same thing as the 2nd and the 3rd and the 4th tier, and they get included sponsored events where we actually pay for the event entrances. They get flown over the country where obviously they need to compete in events like Rage, Expose and stuff like that. And on the first one, which is the top one, where we're actually giving away a mini bar fridge, branded in Ozone colours, stocked fully every month, and flights, sponsorships overseas, etc.
What clans are you sponsoring now as you kick off with the sponsorship program?
Our first clan was sponsored. We decided because the console guys always take below the PC guys. We said we're going to go console, PS3 and Xbox and the PC guys. But we're going to do it in sections. So the first one we decided on the Xbox level is Clan High Five. The reason why we went for this, guys, they got a very good social footprint. They're good ambassadors for the brand that we think of, and I mean the track record speaks for itself.
Down downs, no, I can't do down downs.
What does it taste like?
Delicious. Delicious for an energy drink.
Someone said like
Nice.
a liquid fizzer.
Like a liquid fizzer.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. Mick,
Imagine that.
it's a liquid fizzer.
Fantastic.
Now it's time for community stuff.
If you have a tablet or smartphone and you want to get the best experience from reading MWeb's Game Zone on whatever device you have, the best way to do that is through Google Currents. We're now available there, so go check it out. Last night, Top Gamers had an epic Ghost Recon launch up in Joburg. If you were there, let us know how it went and what went down. Tell us in the comments and below, and send us mails and tell how awesome it was, because Top Gamers is the business. Do you have cool stuff happening in your neighborhood in terms of gaming that you would like to share with the rest of South Africa? Then guess what? You can be a rogue reporter on GameZone TV. All we need to know is, are you good in front of camera, and are you prepared to cover the events that are happening? Are you having lands that you can have cameramen at that are all around the country? There's an article that you can check with all the links to see how it's all done. But if you're interested, go check out the article. Then you'll be able to send us the footage and we'll slip it right in to an episode just like this one. How insane is that? Guys, that concludes another episode of GameZone TV. It has been an amazing day. It's been great having you inside my flat, but now you must depart. YouTube will come to an end and there are many lolcats for you to watch. So have a great gaming weekend, stay in school, high five a stranger, and comment on the video below, because we like that kind of stuff.